Hey, welcome to TigerBelly, man. Bobby Lee.
I thought it was the Belly House. TigerBelly?
Pauly, I said not to talk until I introduce you.
Okay.
I have a fucking thing I gotta do, bro.
Got it.
Dude. Hey, welcome to TigerBelly. I got Khalyla in the house. Yeah. We got Gilbert. Woo. We got George. Bye. And we got a special guest. We got a fucking special guest here, man. And I'm really intimidated by this guy because he raised me. We got Pauly Shore in the house. Give him a round of applause, everybody. We got Pauly Shore in the house, bro. Why are you making the faces,
Am I allowed
dude?
to talk now?
You can talk now once I introduce you, bro.
So now you sound like a fucking Mexican,
hey,
dude.
Bro. Hey,
But before we get started, because I know you're going to go in the whole thing, like I was your landlord.
No, I'm not going to do that.
I want to ask your girl a question.
Yeah.
What's it like having sex with Bobby? For real. Not jokingly.
It's like a performance art type situation. Where it's a full psychological experience.
No, what's it like for real? Like does he go down on you and stuff?
Yeah.
And he likes it?
Yeah, we play.
Paul.
Hold on, let me finish.
But you don't open with it. You don't open with asking my girl about that.
Well, I just want to know because I think you're lucky.
I am.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Thank you. For one time, finally somebody knows
I think you're lucky.
what the gift is.
You get to be next to him all the time.
It's a gift, right?
It's like being with a human and a pet at the same time. You know what I mean? This is your place. And then there's cats here, and then you got Bobby.
Yeah.
Right? And and he's like a little pet.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
Let's start from the beginning. Can we start from the beginning or what, dude? Okay, why do you? All right, first of all, can I just say this? Why do you think that? You know that I'm not Chinese, right?
Right.
What am I?
You're Korean.
All right, so, but how come for the last 25 years, every time I see him,
your fucking eyes look super Chinese, dude. I don't know what to say. They do.
I mean, that's a good observation.
Yeah, very good observation. Yeah.
You're more like Filipino.
Oh. Whoa.
Right. So you know the varieties.
You know the varieties. So you wouldn't call him Chinese.
No.
Only me. I look Chinese because of my eyes.
Yeah. I mean, you look very Asian.
I am very Asian.
Yeah, he doesn't look as Asian.
Yeah, but since I've known you, when you bring me up on stage, you always go Chinese people, all that kind of stuff.
I know. I stopped doing that.
I know, but you did it at the spa the other night.
I can't help it. I can't help it.
We go to the Korean spa. There's a bunch of Koreans standing around. And I don't even plan to meet Paul there. I just run into him in there, right? And I won't even know he's there. I'm taking a shower, and then all of a sudden I'll hear, Chinese people are the luckiest people in the world.
The luckiest people?
They are the luckiest.
We are the luckiest.
Yeah.
And then I'll turn around, and I'll have a panic attack. I go, oh, my God, he's here. Right?
No, what happens is we're in this life of ours. You know what I mean? We're all going through different things like, stress and bullshit. Like Bobby gets depressed. You know what I mean? We all get depressed. We get sad and stuff like that. And the Asian spa, the Korean spa, is the only place that Bobby can go to feel really comfortable and feel really like, oh, I can finally let go.
Yeah.
I'm not around anyone. I'm not around my agents, my girl, no movies, no TV. I can just be here by myself. And he goes in there and he's scrubbing his little fucking vagina. It looks like a fucking vagina.
So clit.
Yeah,
Yeah, because you've seen
right?
it.
And I scream. I get so excited. It's like I cornered the animal. You know what I mean? I cornered him and I scream. I'm like, Chinese baby!
Yeah.
And he just like fucking his whole face gets sad.
I
And then he
get so sad.
And then literally he makes the spa he does it really quick, 3 minutes, and he leaves. You know what I mean? Because you can't really enjoy yourself knowing that I'm there.
Yeah, you do feel that then?
Yeah, of course.
Because I always think I'm being sly. No, I gotta go.
No, I know you don't want.
No, I love you.
Be there with.
You know I love you.
But you don't go in the cold. You don't go into the hot. You don't go into the hot. You just do.
I do the
shower,
steam room,
and then you steam room. Yeah.
and then I go to the cold plunge. I leave.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
But
I love it there because I love to be able to, I see them and half of them, I'd say I've been going there for so long. I actually have a pass.
Yeah, you bought a pass.
I think I'm the only white person that has a pass. Like a 1 year pass, you can pay $900 and you can go all the time.
Yeah.
And then I'm Jewish, so I start doing the math. I'm like, is it worth it? How many times a week do I go here?
Yeah.
And I go probably about 5 times a week.
Damn.
Wow,
Yeah,
you do.
I was there today.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's the best, right? Because
much,
it's
yeah.
low key.
Yeah.
The steam room is super hot.
Yeah.
And you love Asian people.
Obsessed. Yeah, so it's like everything in
Yeah.
one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the lady's so mean at the front, which we love.
I love that. Yeah.
What do you mean
like-
she's so mean?
She's so mean.
She's so fucking mean.
the
And it's
lady
always
that
the
They
same
won't
lady.
even. They won't even look at you. Sometimes
Yeah.
they'll just go and they'll throw you the key, like you're garbage.
Oh.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there was like a sort of a sex thing going on
Yeah,
there.
that
we
was
talked
next
about
door.
that.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
did you
that's
ever
not-
figure that out or no?
I tried to because the chicks were fucking hot.
Yeah.
But then
No,
like they
someone-
wouldn't let any white people in there at all.
Yeah.
Someone wrote in and said that her brother was actually part of, I don't want to put him out, but he was part of the Vice Squad that busted them. And it was some type of what you guys were talking about.
Yeah.
It was. They would
They said it
cattle.
was
a-
karaoke, but it was.
It
It
was not.
wasn't.
There's no
Never
40
is.
Asian ladies and white chicks coming out of a karaoke. Yeah,
Yeah,
hot.
hot. I tried to get in there.
I remember
once,
you
they're
one
like,
night. You
no.
go, "How do you do it?" And they're like, "No, not for you." Yeah, not for you.
I got a pass though.
Not for your dick. Because I've seen your dick too. You have a very big dick for your size, right?
I don't know.
I mean, it's beautiful. It's curved. You know what I mean? There's like a veiny. You know, yeah. His dick is pretty pure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is that how it felt like when it was in your butt when back in the 90s?
I didn't fuck me in the butt.
Whoa, bro.
That's fucking crazy. shit.
Secrets are real.
Yeah, that's some crazy shit.
Damn.
Yeah, damn.
Dude, I got so many great pictures of you.
You do, yeah.
Yeah, because I've been working on my documentary for a while. It looks awesome. And I'm digging up all these photos of you.
Yeah.
Such a little innocent little Asian baby. It's just
So,
great. Yeah.
for those of you who don't know,
They know.
they don't know. A lot of people don't know.
I just want to know what it's like having sex with your babe.
I
bro.
know, but I know we already did that. We already did that
We
part.
get through it.
We did it. We went through that part right there. It was a little uncomfortable, but it's fine now. Okay. We did it. All right. So I just want to start from the beginning now.
Okay.
All right. You.
Is this like an Asian talk show?
Yeah.
Like,
it's
does
an
this
Asian.
take place in Tokyo?
No, it's here in
America?
Hollywood, in America.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in an Asian, like there's Hello Kitties around or some shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very, it's very Asian in here.
It is very Asian. It's like Bobby's Playhouse.
Yeah. So, I was a doorman at the La Jolla Comedy Store.
People don't
Quick synopsis,
fucking
make
hear
it
that.
quick.
What?
They want to know about your fucking penis and your pubic hairs and how it sticks out.
I know. Let me just give him a little bit of a fucking foundation first. Fuck,
Okay.
Pauly. I mean, all right. So you discovered in all right
No, I know. I'm just kidding.
in La Jolla,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
What was it about me that you liked?
What did my mom say? My mom looked at you. Yeah.
Yeah. She goes, "You're right
You
away."
were just, you were a star.
Oh,
I don't know what else to say.
Oh, I want to cry.
No,
It melts
you're-
my heart.
No, you were a star.
Oh, thank you.
No,
That's
it's
amazing.
true.
No, you really did. I'm honestly, dude. It's
You're a
like
star.
you literally you're my pathway into LA because I opened for you. I got to meet everyone that I met through the Comedy Store, which is your family owns the club. That's my home comedy club, and without you, I would not be here. So I want to thank you for that. I had some trauma opening for you over the years.
Yes.
You fondle me.
Not like really like.
It's the same way you fondle your.
Yeah.
I know, but I know
You're
in a
paying it
joking way,
forward,
you'll
yeah.
grab my penis or something.
Well, there's two sides.
Or you'll
I touch
scratch
your
my skin.
face, your
Yeah,
face.
yeah.
I touch your
You
face.
do, right.
Yeah.
You go Chinese people, you grab my face in a violent way.
Yeah.
But what happened was I learned that behavior from you, and I started doing it to other people.
Right.
Right. I think that's not a good thing. Yeah, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful.
And I would like to tell. It is beautiful.
It is
I'd
beautiful.
like to tell you a story to the people that I don't think you remember. But we were in Columbus.
Okay.
You remember we used to do the tour bus thing.
Uh-huh.
So there was this limo outside the comedy club
Yeah.
that they were going to take us to a strip club or something.
Okay.
And I was in the limo with two girls. and they were
Why she's masturbating? And she lets you bring other babes home?
No, we don't have.
I
That
know
kind
the
of thing.
story. I know the story.
Yeah, but she knows the story.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
I thought you were on
video.
stage. No, but then what happened was you walked in the limo and you go, "What about me, dude?" And you grabbed the girls and you brought them to the fucking your tour bus while I was in the limo.
Right.
So then I had to chase you down, go into the fucking tour bus,
Right.
and we were back there. And then these two girls started blowing me and stuff, and you taped me.
Right.
You had a videotape.
Yeah.
You started taping me,
Yeah.
and I've been asking for that tape all these years. You won't give it back.
Bangbros.com. What is it?
Bangbros.com.
Yeah.
Bang Bus.
You don't still have that videotape.
I probably have it. Yeah, I probably have it.
Remember there, and then Warlock had got some from Warlock was there. Remember?
Yeah.
Who's
for
Warlock?
Sure. Warlock was the road manager.
Yeah.
He was like one of the trim coordinators towards the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he looked like a warlock.
Daunting name.
Yeah.
Oh, he's very like mythical looking.
Yeah, I met him because my first road manager was this guy Nick Light, and Nick Light was. Did you ever meet Nick?
No.
Nick's the best. He was my road manager because I met him I think through Rico Suave, and that wasn't the punchline.
I know the
Anyway, Rico
Rico
Suave was like the first big artist on Interscope Records, and he was fucking huge.
Yeah.
like the biggest on MTV ever, like kind of like MC Hammer but for the Latinos.
Yeah.
Right. And Nick was Rico Suave's road manager, and I think my manager Michael Rotenberg was like I don't know what it was, but somehow Nick became my road manager. And then Warlock used to be Nick's like, I guess, guitar tech or some shit for Rico Suave, and then they came out with me. Yeah, that's how it was.
Those dates that I did with you back in there. I remember one time we did a tour where you did.
Are you scarred from all this?
No, it's changed my life. When Sam Kinison used to bring you up on the road, you did the same tour, and you brought me. And then remember at the very end, we went to Sam Kinison's graveyard.
Yeah, I have all that video.
Yeah, and we were really. I mean, it was a very solemn moment, man, because I grew up watching him, so I thought it was an honor, kind of, in a weird way.
It was heavy.
Yeah.
I feel that way when I bring all the guys out.
Yeah.
Sandy Danto, and I'm going out with Benji. I'm going out with him like next month, and I don't know. I bring all the guys with me.
Dude.
I love paying it forward. It's like the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
And I love training you guys out on the road.
Oh my God.
Because like you can work the store for so long, but you got to get on the road in front of those packed crowds.
Yeah.
And the white people and like the white crowds.
Yeah.
And, like, just, like, crazy fucking America.
Oh my God, we would
the Trump supporters. Those are my fans.
Yeah.
The people that are pushing down the statues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we would be in the sticks sometimes, huh?
Fuck yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
It was crazy, dude.
Yeah, but fucking crazy. Did you ever hear the story about what was his fucking name? John, the guy that jumped off the bus?
Whoa.
What was his fucking name? John, fuck. I was with Simone on the road, and we were fucking John, shit, Simone will tell you. But we were on the bus, and we're touring, and we're fucking in the middle of like Macon, Georgia, and we're on this bus, and the fucking dude, he's an opener. John, he worked fucking San Diego, the bald guy. John Gottsick.
Jonathan Gottsick.
That's a good game.
Remember that fucking guy? Oh, dude.
He took acid.
Yeah, you heard the story, right?
The story was this. Okay, so Jonathan Gottsick
This
and
was
I.
the fucking gnarliest.
Yeah, we
ever.
started together, Jonathan.
jumped
The
off the
nicest guy in the world, right?
And funnier than hell.
Very funny.
Very funny.
Very funny guy. He's out of the business. It's so
Yeah,
sad. But my point is that he went on opening for Pauly, and then someone slipped him acid.
I don't know what happened. We were in Macon, Georgia. We were at the after party at a bar.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I had to wake up and do press in Atlanta.
So you were on a bus.
driving at night.
He told him to stop the bus.
No, we were watching like fucking Sam Kinison documentaries or Lenny Bruce things, or like or watch De Niro in where he played a comedian.
Yeah.
Remember that
Yeah.
movie? I forgot that movie.
Yeah, that's called The King of Comedy.
Yeah, the
King of Comedy.
Right.
Watching it, just feeling all the comedy stuff. And
Yeah.
then, and all of a sudden he freaked out and he jumped off the bus.
Yeah. And he
But
went.
the bus was fucking.
He ran into the woods, right?
He ran into the woods, but the bus was going fast. It wasn't like going slow. It was going fast.
shit.
He fucking jumps in the fucking woods and he just takes off.
Yeah.
And me and Simone, we chase him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm with Terrell. Remember Terrell, my
Yeah,
bodyguard?
the big black guy?
Yeah, the big
Yeah,
black
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
We start going over, And then I'm like, dude, get on the fucking bus, dude. I got fucking press in the morning, you fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, oh, you guys are trying to rape me, and you're trying to, you guys are trying to, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you guys are trying to do some shit with me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All that stuff. And I'm like, dude, just get on the fucking bus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Stop being a fucking asshole. Let's go. You know what I mean?
And you guys left him
Like,
there,
if
right?
anyone should jump off the bus, I should jump off the bus. It's my fucking tour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the thing that was so fucked up about me. It's like, I would go on tour, and everyone around me was more fucked up than me.
Yeah.
I'm the one that's supposed to be fucked up.
Yeah, I know.
Right?
But do you think that you have something to do with us being fucked up or no?
So we get him back on the bus. We get him back on the bus.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, dude, we keep going.
Yeah.
And he fucking jumps off again.
I know, I heard that.
He
Yeah.
jumps
Jesus
off
Christ.
again, dude.
Yeah. You know,
And the bus
You know how
driver-
I know about it? Because I swear to God, Jeff Richards and I were at the Taco Bell on
hilarious.
Western on Sunset around that area, and we had heard from Simone that John is gone and he's in a hotel room. Did he end up in a
Atlanta.
hotel room?
Yeah, my bus driver says I'm not driving him anymore. It's just like, this is illegal and I'm going to get in trouble.
Right.
So the bus driver says I'm pulling off to the next hotel. So we just dropped him off at the hotel. And I said, dude, you can't be on the bus anymore. You're like a hazard or some legal thing.
Right.
Or some
So then
shit.
we heard that he had barricaded the hotel room door with
Yes.
his mattress.
Yeah.
And he thought that people were coming to get him.
It sounds like paranoid schizophrenic.
But I know the guy.
How old was he?
He was a couple years older than me, but he's the nicest guy.
He's a sweetheart.
He used to be a teacher for the retards in San Diego.
Yeah.
But maybe it was like creeping in, you know?
No,
Is he normal now?
Yeah.
Oh, then
he
it's-
was fed acid
It was or PCP or something.
or something. That's what I had heard.
Well,
Yeah.
Okay.
So then he ended up in a hotel room, and then he was on the tour anymore, right?
No.
Yeah.
His brother picked him up.
Oh my God, how sad.
His brother picked him up.
Yeah.
I'd be like little Stevie coming to get little baby Bobby, dude. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But
Remember
yeah,
that
it
one
was
time we were
sad.
in Michigan or something, and you go, "We're sharing the same bed, hotel room,
Yeah,
dude."
that wasn't cool, dude. I'm still mad at you for that. No, because basically when you're on the road, you're on the bus, and then you pull over and everyone goes to the hotel room. That's just, you check in, here's your key, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I don't want to say I was lonely, but I'm always going to my hotel room by myself. And it was Detroit, and it was fucking creepy, and our hotel was next to a fucking, like a grave site, right?
Yeah.
It was fucking, it was gnarly.
It was
Detroit's
gnarly, yeah.
fucking gnarly.
Yeah.
Because we were playing at Chaplin's, which is on the outside of
Yeah,
Detroit.
Chaplin's, yeah.
Which is like this comedy club connected to a bowling alley. It's fucking gnarly, dude.
Yeah.
Like really gnarly.
in the
Like my
woods.
checks bounced from there all the time. All the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And after, we get a thing, all of a sudden I knock on Bobby's door and he's like, looks and he's like, what do you want? And I'm like, dude, I want to stay with you. Let me stay in your room with you. And you're like, no, I don't want to. And I'm like, no, for real, I want to stay. And he's like, you're kidding, right? He goes, you got your own suite, dude. And I'm like, I know, but I want to stay next to you. I go, and I looked in his room. He's got 2 beds.
Yeah, he does.
I'm like, let me just stay in the extra bed. Let me just take the bed. And he, and literally I'm like, dude, he goes, you're fucking serious? I go, yeah, I'm serious. I want to be next to you and we can watch TV and just chill and talk as a friend. You know what I mean? So I jimmy my way in the room. And he literally curls on the floor and starts crying. Like he starts crying,
started
for real.
For real.
Because he really didn't want to be next to me.
It's devastating.
Yeah.
Because that would mean that I'm not gonna get any sleep. Okay. Because I have to see what he's gonna do.
One Chinese eye is open, right? The whole time. I can see you.
Yeah, and
The Chinese side.
I literally started crying. And then he got mad. He was like, "I'm gonna go to my room." He went back to his room.
Yeah,
right?
it was
Yeah,
bummed.
yeah,
I had
yeah.
a really terrible sleep.
Oh, that's my fault. You know what I mean? You make money. You should have your own room. I mean, it's weird.
No,
You
I was
wanted
just like,
companionship.
yeah, I just wanted to hang with my friend.
Yeah.
You don't know what he's like. He scratches my skin, but not in a friendly way. Like he tries to get into the skin with his claws.
My claws.
Little baby. See, that's the thing is that our relationship hasn't changed.
No, it's got more fun.
It's more fucked up and complex. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I also want to say to you that you've really changed over the years, though. In the 90s,
I'm a transsexual now. I'm transvestite.
No, not
What
that.
is it? I'm a transgender.
No, you in the 90s. I felt like you were difficult to reach. And you became more human as time. Like now, I can really genuinely say that we're friends and that I love you. Before, I was intimidated by you, and it was more of an employer boss relationship.
Yeah.
And
I
then
think it was.
You softened.
Yeah. Well, I was young.
That's
you know,
right.
I was super young. I mean, when I made it, I was fucking 20. I was like the fucking. I don't want to say I was the biggest star, but I mean, like at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in my teen, or not my teens, but in my like all my 20s.
Oh my
how old are
God.
you?
I'm 45 now.
You're 45.
Yeah.
Shit, I got to get out of here. I thought this was a millennial podcast. I thought I was gonna be bringing my, up
the
to
YouTubers.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
YouTubers.
The
are
Viners.
coming.
Yeah.
No, you have to understand something. I hit, and I was on MTV when MTV was the biggest thing in the world.
I remember.
The biggest thing in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, what's the biggest thing in the world? Netflix now?
Game of Thrones.
Okay, Game of Thrones. So
Yeah.
I was like the Game of Thrones back then.
I know you were.
You really
And
were.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
like albums and movies and HBO and MTV,
My
and
God.
I was fucking going insane.
And I grew up
So-
in the Philippines, and you were huge there.
Yeah,
Huge.
so it was a fucking amazing time. That's part of the reason why I'm doing my documentary. You know, I'm showing. I have all that footage.
Yeah.
From that era, because that was before the internet, and that was
Yeah.
before. And the younger generation doesn't really know.
Yeah.
Like my friend Joey, who's editing this other documentary. His girlfriend, she's Asian. She's cool. Her name's Hallie. She's awesome, but she just Joey tries to tell her like, dude, you don't understand. Like Pauly Shore at the time was like the fucking, and she's like, I don't get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's like, I don't get it. And then he'll show like stuff, and she'll be like, I really still don't get it. No, she'll be like, wow, I didn't believe that or whatever.
Especially
you know?
because MTV then was just the.
It was the coolest thing.
It
Yeah.
was literally the coolest
this-
thing.
What do you
coolest
think of
thing.
MTV now? Do you think it's just
I don't watch him.
hot
Yeah,
garbage?
It's
No.
garbage.
It's garbage.
But even when I opened for you the first time in Vegas at the Riviera, it was at the top of the Riv.
Was
it was
that 97?
yeah,
97.
97, and it was 5,000 seats a show.
Yeah.
I mean, it was packed.
Yeah.
And then you would go to his penthouse. Remember the marble and the grand piano overlooking. I mean, it was like, because I was waiting tables at I didn't know anything. I'm from San Diego. I don't know nothing, and to see that. And I remember Kevin was on your sitcom, Kevin Westman. Yeah.
Weissman,
yeah.
yeah.
Kevin, meeting him. Your mom was there, and that was the night, the first time I ever opened for you, where she made me a regular. It was a life-changing event for me.
Yeah.
Because she just walked up to his mom and goes, "You're a regular at both of my clubs." And it was, I literally teared up. I mean, I didn't know what to say. And then when I went back to San Diego, everyone hated me.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that I had only been doing comedy for like a
You had
year.
been plucked out by
and I got
him.
plucked out by the Shores. And so there was, I think, a little jealousy there. And then I was a little cocky because I was, vetted by, the family.
Yeah.
You know? How's your mom now?
The family.
What does that mean?
That's the mafia.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. How's your mom? She's
She's all right,
yeah. She's hanging though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's fucked up.
It's fucked up.
It's very
But she's
fucked
still
up.
with us.
She's still with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she's had this Parkinson's for at least 20 years, right?
Wow.
You
That's a
know,
long
20
time,
years.
too, yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
fucking nightmare. But she's got the best help in the world. Alfred is her caregiver, and he's fucking awesome, and he's the whole reason why she's still alive.
Wow.
I mean, he's
Wow.
been with her, because there's some don't caregivers out there for sure. I remember one
Yeah.
time
There's plenty.
I went to my mom's, right, and
Yeah.
there's this fucking guy next to her, and he just cries, this fucking Taiwanese fucker. He's just like, my mom's like, what the fuck's going on? Are we paying for this?
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm like, you're
yeah.
a fucking don't caregiver. You're not a caregiver.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a whole
Do comics still go over there and see her?
sometimes.
I heard
Yeah,
Ahmed.
sometimes.
I heard Ahmed was there recently.
He's not a comic. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Ahmed, bro,
Hey, bro,
don't blow me
you're a
up, bro.
Bro.
Don't blow- No,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
hilarious.
yeah,
Ahmed's
yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. His Doritos joke is hilarious.
Yeah.
You know the Dorito joke?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. No, you know what's crazy is Gary Shandling visited her.
Oh.
Yeah, before he passed away.
Oh my God.
They would always, comics would text me and say, is your mom home? Can you set it up? Da, 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 da. And then I'll text Alfred and I'll say, Arsenio's coming over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or someone like that.
Oh.
Yeah, so, you know.
Yeah, it's
She's,
your club is also the comedy. I mean, you must be ecstatic of where the club is now, the trajectory of the club. It's the hottest. It's the hottest.
Trajectory is a big word for me.
I know, but it's the hottest comedy club in America right now.
All due to me.
I know.
I'm responsible.
I know you're responsible,
Yeah,
but
I put my finger.
You should. How are you feeling about it now? I mean, it's insane.
I wish my mom could see it. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
wish she can walk in and feel it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because the energy is back.
Yeah.
Every room is sold out on a weeknight.
Yeah.
And not only that, now they're adding new main room shows, like earlier shows that wasn't even possible in the 2000s or 90s. I mean, in the late 90s when I was there, I was working the door. Sometimes on a Saturday night in the OR, you would get 20 people. I'm not kidding you. It was really bad. And I don't know what, but now it's transformed.
I can tell you why.
Why?
No, I'll tell you why. Well, you know, there was a time where my mom wasn't well, and then you're scared to take away the business from her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's her business.
Yeah.
But then eventually, like, we brought in like consultants. You know, mom over there, consultants cleaned it from top down.
Right.
Computers, you know, all that crap.
Yeah.
Just going through all the little things. And then Tommy's gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he was holding on and not letting people grow, and he wasn't looking at it as a business.
He was
and
also stealing.
stealing and smoking herb. And,
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? He was stuck in some weird
Time period.
time period.
Yeah.
And then Adam is
Came in.
great.
Yeah.
And Eric is great.
Great.
And just cleaned it. And once the money started coming in, then you put it back in the business. Clean up the carpets, you know what I mean? All that
Yeah, there's
stuff.
like new
because-
bathrooms.
Yeah,
and-
just all that stuff. And then when you do that, all the comics are like, whoa. And then they started, Rogan came back, and this one came back. And everyone just started coming back. And then all the comics now with their social media, Crystalia, Eliza, Whitney, everyone's got like hundreds of thousands of followers. And they tweet, oh, I'm coming to the Comedy Store, Mark Maron, blah, blah, blah. So if every comic, you, me, we all bring in people, and it's a great environment. It just flows, and everyone's having a good time.
Yeah.
So it was like, you know.
Also, you guys were a little bit more lenient about bringing in people that
are
were
not developed from the store.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
because there used to be a rule where it was, I don't know if it was said or not, but you would have to almost be raised at the store or be a store
But
comic.
that only made sense when my mom was there.
Yes.
After that, it didn't make sense anymore.
It didn't make sense. Yeah.
No, because there's no Mitzi Shore there to develop the acts.
Right.
You know what I
That's it.
mean? Yeah.
She was, yeah. I'm one of the last comics that she passed.
Developed.
Yeah, and it developed.
Yeah.
And so
And
I
it
was,
was great back then too.
yeah, it was great.
Because
yeah.
she, you know, she liked you. She
Dude,
did it
the
with
store-
Roseanne, all the different comics.
But there was also a feeling at the Comedy Store in the 90s where it was like the Old West.
Yeah.
Where you got to see things and participate. You would fuck. I mean, I remember eating a girl's pussy out in the stairway up. I mean, there was just, you could do anything.
I remember eating your pussy in the stairway.
Yeah.
Whoa, hey, yo,
hey.
good night. Ahmed, Doritos, bro. Doritos, bro. That's a good joke.
But there was also like just like no rules or like, but comics could go do 3 hours. That's another thing. That like,
Back then, yeah, back
like
then,
Eddie Griffin and guys like that would go up and do
Carlos
Mencia would do
Yeah.
3-4 hours
Wow.
and wouldn't let us go up.
Damn.
And then so if you got a spot, that doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna go up. Now, if you go over, you're gonna get fucking in trouble. You have to do your time. I heard Mencia was there the other night, didn't even get to go up. And so it's like there's like rules now, and there's a law, and that it's just, I think that makes the club so much better. Makes other people want to go there, and
Well, I've always thought, you know, that the Comedy Store was the star,
yes,
and the stars are not the stars.
Yeah.
You know, and you have to respect the
it's
rules.
an institution.
Yeah, you have to respect the rules.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah. So I feel like there's a resurgence on you.
Is this like are you doing a fortune there or some shit? Is that like a fortune teller like iPad? I feel it's a resurgence. resurgence.
Yeah.
No.
But here, before I even get into the resurgence, I have a theory about you and Asians.
Okay.
You were raised by them.
Yes.
Who?
The first was Suni and Ted. Suni, Ted was the bar manager at the club.
Yeah.
This was like in the 70s.
Yeah.
And then and Suni was married to Ted.
And they were both Thai?
And they were both Thai, and they lived at my mom's house downstairs. So Ted would be the bar manager. He'd go to the club, and Suni, she went to USC, and she was like trying to get a doctor's degree or some shit.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? And she used to take me to school,
Oh.
and she would make me like hot pepper beef and Tupperware.
Right.
And she would always, and I'd always like, as a kid, run around my house, and she'd always like, she never cooked in the kitchen. She felt because she was like a housekeeper, she didn't want to go in the kitchen area.
Yeah.
So she brought all like the hot pans and the the cooking stuff.
Yeah.
Inside her bedroom. So I would smell the hot pepper beef, and I'd fucking go in the bedroom, and she'd have sticky rice. It was the stickiest rice. I was fucking obsessed.
Oh, my God.
And I'd go in there, and she'd make me a bowl, and I'd sit there with her, and she had like fucking gongs and shit in there, and like
Cooking and
yeah.
no, not cooking, but like little like
Gongs,
Yeah,
like sound
gongs,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because even still, the bar staff up until a couple of years ago was a lot of Thai. Still.
I saw what was his name? The guy that was there for years.
There was Tony, right? There was Huck. Huck?
I saw him in Thailand.
Oh, you went and
Whoa.
you saw Huck in Thailand?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
You guys had a meal, or you just ran
Yeah,
into
we
each
had a
other?
meal.
Oh, that's so
Yeah, yeah.
nice. I
Yeah,
love
he's
that
got like
guy.
a restaurant out there.
Oh wow, I love that guy.
Like in Phuket.
Wow.
I like Phuket.
But you didn't have a traditional upbringing. I mean, it must have been crazy. With Kinnison babysitting you.
He was never babysitting me. The way it was is what I have to blow my one side.
Okay.
No, it was. I have like
was fancy.
allergies and shit.
Yeah.
No, he. It was my parents divorced when I was 3, and then I like the phones are going off in here. That's good.
yeah.
Professional.
Yeah.
The phone's on top of the back.
So Asian.
Maybe there'll be some gongs and shit. No, it was like Jack Perdue, Dave Tyree, Mike Binder, Argus Hamilton, Mitchell Walters, Alan Stevens. Those are the guys that really babysit me. Lois Bromfield.
Wow.
She babysat me for real.
Yeah.
And then Kennison just kind of took me under his wing because when I first started, when I was like 17, 18 years old, Sam was at the Westwood Comedy Store. And he was a doorman there. And my mom used to put him on last.
Yeah.
And Sam used to go on at fucking 2 a.m. And he would get the stool. There'd be a stool on the fucking chair on the stage. And he'd scream, "Out of my house. This is my house. And he'd take the stool and he'd throw it at the 6 people that were in the audience, like UCLA kids.
What?
And they'd scamper off. And then he'd come backstage. And I'd be like shaking my head. And I'd be cleaning up. And I'd give him food. And then I'd leave the door open, the back door open, and let him sleep on the stage.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Was LeBeau back there too? Yeah.
It was LeBeau. It was Joey Gaynor. It was Freddie Asparagus.
Oh, I love those guys.
It was,
Asparagus?
the real guys, dude.
Yeah.
Freddie Asparagus.
You,
The
you,
fucking
you ever
real
see
guys.
Three Amigos?
Oh
Yes.
yeah. He's
You ever
the
see
fuck-
Three Amigos? He was the bartender.
Freddie
That Mexican,
Asparagus.
that Mexican big bartender. That's
Yeah.
Freddie Asparagus.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
those are the guys that babysat me. And then my mom dated this guy, Steve Landsberg. Steve Landsberg was on this show in the 70s called Barney Miller. Barney Miller was like the biggest sitcom in the world. If you Google Barney Miller, it was like police officers. It was a comedy. And it was like, I forgot who's the big.
There was a
whatever.
Korean dude on it though. I know that.
Yes, there was a Korean dude, a black guy.
Yeah.
And Abe Vigoda was on it.
Yeah,
and shit.
Pagoda. Yeah.
And Steve Landsberg was on it. And then that was like my mom when she was at her happiest. So she dated this guy, Steve Landsberg.
Yeah. Was she the saddest when she dated Argus?
No, she was happy when she dated Argus. She just didn't like that Argus was a drug addict.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But she believed in him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's a shame because I feel really bad because Argus is a great guy and he was an addict. So he never made it. And I feel really bad because like
Why didn't he make it?
because his cocaine problem and alcohol and all that
Yeah.
shit.
It's
He
because I
got
see him
nuts.
now because he's. If you don't know, Argus Hamilton still plays the Comedy Store. He's got to be 70 years old by now, right?
Well, he always says he's 59, which is hilarious.
yeah,
Because I'm a baby boomer and I'm 59 years old.
yeah. It's like, oh my god. But he still plays the room.
He's great.
But he's still great. Yeah.
He's great.
But there
Yeah,
is a
he's great.
part of me that just feels bad for him.
No, you shouldn't. He's alive.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, he's alive, so I feel great.
And he's
No, but
going
you know
up
what I
every
mean? For
night.
real. Like, he'd been through a lot. Like,
Yeah.
he like, people hear about Sam Kinison being a drug addict and cokehead and all that shit. Argus was way worse. Way worse, dude. I had to, like, peel him away from my mom, dude. Like,
Because of abuse.
Yeah, for sure. Like, he used to fucking come home. My mom would have her jag, and she would come home, and I would, Argus, leave me alone. You're fucking drunk. Get out of here. Go home. No, Mitzi, I'm staying here. And then, like, one time I had to fucking call the cops on him.
Fuck.
You know what I mean? And, like, yeah, it was bad. And then this was fucked up, dude. Like, I had to call the cops on him, and then I go downstairs, and the cops were there, and then what happened was, as I say the cops, I'm like, this guy's fucking with my mom, da da da. And then my mom was like, oh, it's fine, don't worry about it, it's okay. And then the cops would leave, and then Argus would corner me. Yeah, and then he'd be like, oh, real funny. I'm funny man calling the police on me. Now what are you going to do?
Oh, shit.
And I'm fucking
You
like
believe
12.
it? I can't
I'm like,
believe
I
it.
can't imagine
like
Argus
fucking
being
12.
anything.
I know.
oh, yeah, real funny.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Seems so nice.
He seems so just like a tender.
Anyone
older
that's
man.
fucking super nice is super fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Come on.
Yeah,
dude.
I know.
Simone?
Right. There is a hidden thing there. Yeah.
I mean, Simone is the best guy in the world, but he's also nuts. He'll admit he's nuts.
Is this rumor true then when Sam Kinison, I heard he became he got more spots because he one time saved your mom from Argus?
I don't know if that's why. I know
Yeah,
that
yeah.
my mom and Sam loved each other to death.
Oh, they did, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
My mom loved Sam.
Yeah.
And Sam loved my mom because he developed at the store.
Yeah.
And she developed him just like she developed Arsenio or Roseanne or any of them.
Oh, it's crazy.
You know, she loved Sam. Sam was like her own son. You know what I mean?
You just to think the names that came out of your fucking club is insane.
Yeah.
Everyone,
Yeah.
yeah. Everyone.
And that's the thing is like I'm there now and like yeah, you talk about how great the business is.
Yeah.
And it is. It's making more money now than like ever or since when it was in the heyday,
Yeah.
back in the day. But comedy back then, like I watch guys. I'm in the back. I watch Mark Maron. I watch these guys. And I talked about this on I think I talked about it on Rogan. I forgot what podcast I talked about it. Like I watch Eliza. I watch, everyone, and they all kill. But they're not like it was. They are not like fucking Eddie Murphy and fucking Pryor and Kennison. The vibe was 100% different. You know what I mean? Even Chappelle and Chris Rock are probably the biggest comics in the world. Nothing compared to fucking how it was.
Yeah.
Because like when you're in the back, dude, and sometimes I would walk Richard to the stage.
Yeah.
Because like I would see him. I was so obsessed with him, but it was my mom's club and he loved me. And every time I'd see him, he'd give me a hug and say what's up. And I'd always rush and get him a drink. You know what I mean? I'd get him a soda or alcohol or gin or whatever he wanted, and I'd put him there. I'd keep people away from him because he had to get his head together. He's like fucking Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
And he'd sit on the belly room stairs.
Yeah.
There, right? Sit there, and I'd be like, back off. And then I'd tell my mom, I'd like, Mom, Richard's here. And she would freak out. She would go over there and give him a hug and a kiss. Everyone would leave him alone. And then I'd kind of like peek in the room to see what
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, dude, we're ready. And I'd fucking walk him in and then walk him up. And that's the OR.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'd walk him in there, and I'd walk him, and I'd be in the back booth there, and he would fucking come on. Someone would say, "Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Pryor." People, I swear to God, would fucking stand up and fucking they were like, "Oh my God!" It was like Jesus was walking in.
Yeah.
It wasn't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was like insane, and he'd walk up on stage, and people couldn't believe Richard Pryor was on the stage.
But I think that has a lot to do with now in the age of the internet, anyone can get notoriety through their YouTube channel, this and that. Back then, you had to be the best to get on TV and whatnot. It was harder to make it. So when you did make it, the whole world knew who you were. Like, back in the day when they said, I did Johnny Carson once, and I became an overnight sensation.
That's how it was, yeah.
I mean, Candace Thompson, who you just met, just did the fucking Tonight Show a couple of months ago, and no one knows who the fuck she is.
Yeah.
It's harder now.
Yeah, and then I do Rogan, and everyone talks about it.
I know, it's crazy.
Insane. It's like Rogan's podcast is like the biggest in the world.
Is the Tonight Show?
It's like
I think
bigger.
yeah.
It's
Tonight
bigger
Show.
than fucking John. It's bigger than anything.
Anything,
Right.
yeah.
And that's just the way it is. But my point is Richard Pryor was just funnier than anyone. So it's like I love Chris and I love Chappelle, and they're both the best.
Yeah.
But Richard was Richard. There was something,
Yeah,
And-
but is it? I'm just throwing this out there. Is it because also comedy was new back then, right? It was like a new form, and
I don't think so. I think music was better. I think actors were better. I think movies were better. I think all that shit was better in the 70s. Do you ever see the movie Kid Stays in the Picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look
Great
at Robert
fucking-
Evans.
yeah,
I mean, look
yeah,
at those
yeah.
movies he produced.
yeah, Godfather.
Yeah, like
all
what
that shit.
movies are out
Marathon
there that
Man.
are like this? Fucking Game of Thrones? I can't watch that shit.
Whoa! You've never seen it?
I'm not interested. I'd rather watch Donald Trump. I'm just saying.
Okay, I'm gonna
He's like the Game of Thrones.
Pauly. Game of Thrones is the you got. Well, no,
I'll watch it for 5 minutes just because you want me to watch it.
There.
For 5 minutes for you.
No, you gotta.
Well, you want me to leave your podcast now?
No, but
Because I don't watch Game of Thrones.
No, but I'm just saying.
It's not my thing, bro. I like the heart. You know what I mean? I like watching things with heart. I like real things.
Oh, real. So you
You know.
don't like any like fantasy or
No,
okay.
that's
Well,
not
that's
my
just
thing.
a genre thing. Then it's not really.
Yeah, I don't
Right.
like
Yeah.
that genre.
Yeah.
I like the movie with was it the Wizard movie with Robert De Niro where he plays Bernie Madoff on HBO.
Yeah. Was that good?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. So
Great acting.
You like shit
Michelle
like that?
Pfeiffer's
Oh
fucking
yeah.
so
Amazing.
good in it.
Yeah.
I like just real actors, real you know what I mean? Sean Penn.
Yeah.
You know what I
he's
mean?
great.
Like
yeah.
that type of shit.
Yeah,
like
people that you
Dead
fucking
Man,
know. That's fucking ridiculous.
No, Dead Man Walking. Were you fucking
that
kidding?
was
Oh my
Great.
god! Did you cry during that movie? I cried like a
So
fucking baby
So
in that.
good.
You can't compare Dead Man Walking to Game of Thrones. I mean, come on,
Wow.
dude. Obviously.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
But no, I don't. But you're right. I don't like that genre.
It's just a
It's not the
genre
genre.
thing.
You know, I
Right.
did like Valeria though. I like that.
You saw Valeria?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Just because of the whole sci-fi thing and the goggles and shit.
Yeah.
Did you watch The Eclipse?
I did.
She did.
This
And
morning. It was, it was nice.
was it like Game of Thrones?
No, what'd you see? Did you have glasses on?
I did have glasses. Great. It was special for me because I hadn't seen an eclipse or even a partial eclipse since I was in the 4th grade.
Yeah.
And I had like fond memories of everybody like exiting the classroom and people making sort of this big deal out of it. So it was more of a nice.
Dude,
like,
you
it gives
guys
me
are
the
like
warm
Sonny and
fuzzies.
Cher, bro. They say young, he don't know.
Do it.
But
I don't know. I don't know.
You
That means I'm
grow.
gonna die from skiing into a tree. No, I don't want to die.
I got you, babe.
Yeah.
I got you, babe. When are you gonna have babies, bro?
We killed 2, but
Yeah, we-
yeah.
You guys? Oh, she was pregnant?
A couple times, yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Tell me what happened.
They
Miscarriage?
No. I just wasn't the time. I wasn't ready. I think the first one we had just started dating, so I didn't want to.
Abortion?
Yeah, abortion.
What is that? That's the noise? That's an. Don't do that.
It would have wrecked us if we had a baby. Like, if I got pregnant 3 months into dating or 2 months into dating.
We didn't know each other, dude.
Yeah, it was.
You know.
What did Stevie say?
What?
Is Stevie a big star now?
Sort of.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
You should do his
6 months
podcast.
ago, it was like, oh my
Can you,
God.
Can
now
you
he's
do
like
his
so-
podcast?
Yeah, I will.
Yeah.
he'll
Oh,
freak
he would freak
Really?
the fuck out. Yeah.
Yeah.
George
What's it
produces
called?
that.
Oh, no.
No, but it's at his house. It's hilarious. You have to
Yeah.
go.
Really?
He plays the piano. Yeah, you.
I'll only
love
do it if you do it with me.
I will do. I'll be there
do
with
it
you.
with
I'll be
me.
there with you. I'll
Yeah,
do a
yeah.
guest appearance. Let's do it. Let's lock that down. That would be fucking great. Yeah.
You're also on my podcast on Crackle with Fred Durst.
I know.
The fuck is so funny?
I know. I did it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna promote it.
Wait, how long ago? That was
That
a
was
long
years
time
ago. That's the only problem.
Is it out?
It's on Crackle right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
It's the video part.
Can I tell you where I was mad at you? Only time I was mad at you. I went. You don't know.
Okay.
We were in Louisville. No, we were in Shreveport, Louisiana.
I gotta yawn 1 sec.
Are you allergic to cats?
No.
Okay,
I'm just
good.
tired. I came from the spa. You know how it is.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Yeah, it's the best. We were in Shreveport.
Chinese baby.
I'm gonna start saying that now.
I like a Chinese. I like a Chinese baby. Dude, whatever happened to fucking Tamayo, bro?
I know,
Oh, you were just talking about
She's in the
her.
jungles of Hawaii.
You said she was eating cats?
She eats cats,
What is-
and she built a little
Who's that?
house in the
She's
jungles
a
of Hawaii.
comedian.
She's the last time I saw
How
her.
do you know for sure?
Because 3 years ago, I saw her at the store,
Okay.
right? And she goes, Bobby, because I used to when I first started, I did shows with her,
Mm.
so we're friends.
Right.
And she goes, look at this is the house I built, right? And she goes, I eat cats. She hunts cats.
I mean, there are a lot of stray cats in Hawaii.
Yeah,
So maybe it's
But
just,
I'm
you
like,
know,
Oh, how
Whoa.
was your trip to Hawaii?
it was great.
it was good. It's work
We
for
loved
him,
it.
but it was
Yeah, it was
nice
really,
for
really
me.
good.
Work for you?
You know what women do.
I like to go out and do things, and he will
6
like
in
to
the
be
morning,
a
we got to
coma.
get up and go on a boat to swim with sharks.
That's not his thing. Daddy just
That's
wants
not a
spa.
vacation.
He just wants spa.
That's me being a Navy SEAL. It's a job.
It's job.
Okay, I want to relax.
Well,
I
why
know how
couldn't
you
find
vacation. What?
Why couldn't you guys do a happy medium?
I don't know how you find a happy medium when I want to swim with sharks. Well, I did. The happy medium was you just got on the boat and didn't swim with the sharks, but then you didn't want 3 girls to
So I had to
outdo
go in
you.
there.
Who are the 3 girls?
That's
His
me, my sister, and my
his-
best
her
friend.
best friend.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, but can I just go back to the Shreveport, Louisiana?
Yes.
Yeah.
You were seeing this girl. She was like 18. blonde.
Hot. I remember.
Remember her?
Really hot.
Yeah,
you remember
Oh
that
my
so
god,
yeah,
her
yeah.
tits were so big.
Yeah.
Dude, how hot was she?
I hated her.
I
Why?
remember. She said some racist shit. to
Not
you.
only that, I walked into the green room when
Yeah.
you were on stage.
Yeah.
And she had my wallet in her hand, and she was looking through it.
What?
Oh my god.
And I told. Then I told you
Right.
about it. Like, this bitch tried to steal money from me. Look at her
Yeah.
titties, dude.
I love that answer.
So then the whole weekend, I had to hang out with this bitch
And she
that
was
tried to
mean
steal.
to you,
Yeah, mean to me because
Like
saying Chinese racist shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this guy, he's my boss, but you would think that he did not defend me because of her titties. Give it to defend him.
Valid
She
reason.
was really hot.
Yeah.
But she was a fucking creature.
Yeah. She
For
was
sure.
mean, super racist.
Super racist.
I remember.
Yeah.
She'd like never seen anyone like you before.
Yeah, I know.
She's like, what
But
is
she
this
was a
shit?
thief.
Yeah.
She's trying to steal money from me.
Yeah, she's a young girl. She's probably a bartender or something.
I know, but still,
And
next time
plus, you-
defend me.
You didn't have money. It was like yen or some shit. Anyway. Right? It's like Asian coins.
Yeah. But I remember that. So I was really mad about that. But other than that, I think that's it.
Let's
you
talk
know?
about the resurgence.
Oh, your resurgence. I really believe it's one's coming. Because the video that you did on
Steven.
Funny or Die, was it guy?
Stephen Miller.
Stephen Miller. Was legitimately extremely fucking funny.
Thanks.
No, I'm being real. You did the character right. The dialogue was really good. It was really funny. And I know that a lot of people were talking about it. That other one that you did with who was the other one that you did?
Anthony Weiner.
Anthony Weiner.
Anthony
That was
Weiner.
also very strong.
Yeah.
And and then we have a video coming out, right? I think that there's gonna be a resurgence.
It's about fucking time.
Well, you deserve it.
I know.
Because I'm going to say this right now. You, throughout this whole time I've known you, have always done stand-up. You've always been dedicated to the craft. And you're real. You're very honest on stage and real. And I'm happy for you because I really think that you're a really good dude, man.
Thank you.
I do.
Is this the end or something?
No, we're not at the end. No,
Jesus,
no,
all of a
I'm
sudden I heard
not.
sad
No.
music.
I think also,
Thanks.
that what changed about you is you live in Silver Lake now. And when I was hanging out with you a couple weeks ago in Silver Lake, you're like kind of a mayor there.
Yeah.
The mayor.
Like,
of
yeah,
Silver
because
Lake.
my friend Gareth, who owns that whole area of stores, he came out. He knew Paul. People knew that Paul was, in the neighborhood,
Yeah.
And I think that's really cool, man. You're a
Yeah.
hipster now.
Yeah, I'm like a hipster.
Yeah.
I really like it over there. It makes me feel good.
It does,
I
right?
feel really good when I'm there. I don't feel good in West Hollywood.
Yeah.
The feeling is creepy in West Hollywood.
Yeah, and also
You
when
know,
you used to
it's
live in
like-
that mansion
Yeah.
up in the top of the hill,
Yeah.
you probably felt isolated up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that house you need to be with more people if you're gonna live and have a family up there.
Do you still own that house?
Yeah.
Would you sell it?
Well, there's always a price on anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you saw the movie Indecent Proposal.
Yeah.
You know, right?
Yeah.
Million bucks.
Nope.
Never from
Nope.
Chinese baby, give me a baby.
No.
Chinese
And
baby.
let me say something to you. Let me say something to you, Juju. Okay? I want to say something to you, my friend. All right? You. I'm gonna name other comics: Mike Young, Chris D'Elia, Steve Byrne. You guys you've had your share of pussy. All right? The one pussy that I have, you don't get to touch, bro. All right?
Yeah.
You don't get the fucking touch. This shit right here is mine only. Okay, baby, give me a
On camera. Do it on camera. Oh, but she doesn't want to do it.
All right?
So
Don't you
creepy.
ever do shit.
What were we just talking about? The house?
Your research. Oh yeah, your house.
The
Yeah.
house. No, I lease it.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see it in porn sometimes.
I know you told me that.
You don't know what's going on up there?
I heard about that. That was years ago.
I unearthed when I first moved in here,
Years
like
ago.
a big box of photos of the both of you naked with women and like really seedy like motel, like when they have that old floral 80s
Yeah.
type of like
Yeah.
bed cover.
I
You guys have been through a lot together.
we have no. I honestly I credit you and a little bit of Mencia of getting me established in this town. I have everything because of you guys. That was my roots. So
I thought we were talking about my resurgence.
yeah. Well, I think your resurgence. I honestly believe. Honestly believe.
I mean, you know what I mean?
I understand.
That's what's hard about podcasts. Like, there's all these comedians that do podcasts, but everyone wants to talk about themselves. They start talking about, you know what I mean? It's confusing.
Yeah.
Because you're interviewing me, I usually interview you.
I understand that. I know, but this is more of a conversation, friend. All right.
What are you, fucking Nancy Grace? Friend, is that your hook? Hey, friend.
No.
Hey, Fran.
Why are you
Yeah,
being
hey,
so
friend.
confrontational right now?
No.
You're.
Yeah.
There's a resurgence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything I do, like, I don't know. I do because I really want to do it. I don't do things like just to do it.
Yeah.
Did you feel like you did that a lot when you were younger, where
Yeah.
you didn't say no to anything?
I didn't think about it as much.
Yeah. But I'll tell you why though. Let me just say what I'm going to say is because back in the day you played yourself in all these movies, right? But now we're seeing you playing a character, right? You're committing to a character. Also, I think people miss you. I know I would like to see you in a lot of shit, and I know that I think you've reinvented yourself. I'll be honest, and I think that there's something that's going to happen. Your own show, or start booking movies again and all that kind of stuff.
That'd be great.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
Yeah, no,
I already know
that's
it.
the one thing I like really miss acting.
Yeah,
I love
and you can do
acting.
it.
Yeah, I
by
love
by
acting.
looking at those videos, you can do it.
Why did it stop for you?
I think I was so big. You know what I mean? And I don't want to say obnoxious, but my whole thing was crazy. And then I didn't listen to my managers so much, and my agents were like, "Hey, don't do this." I was just kind of like, I just wanted to work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I did my movies, like Biodome and Jury Dude, all these movies that are hits now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're very big hits now. Like Biodome's like a huge cult classic for me. And
Yeah.
Jury Duty and Son, all these movies are huge
Right.
hits for me now. But at the time, the box office didn't portray like a hit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of that has to do with, my star. Like, the harder you rise, the harder you fall.
Yeah.
So, like, I
It
was
happens-
so big.
It's a different space now, though, because I feel like there's so many avenues at which you can, exist. Before, it's like it's either you're in the movies or you're in network TV, and now it's just like branched out into so many.
I think
different
the most
streets.
important thing is just to do good things. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's like do good things. It's
Yeah.
like it's not about like like Benji's show. Like we both did Benji's show.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Like it's good, right?
Yeah, it's very
Like,
good.
It's a good show.
Yeah.
I'm
Is
excited
that
to
the
be on
Alone
it.
Together?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alone Together. Yeah.
And just to do things that are good and not do things that are bad and be good in those things.
Yeah.
And like the Vice Squad thing that's coming out is going to be fucking
It's
awesome.
me with me and Pauly and J Moore. Check it out. It's gonna be on Funny or Die.
Yeah, and were you just talking, just promoting it? We'll be on Funny or Die. That was weird.
Well, why? Please don't attack me.
No, we were just
I'm just doing the
talking.
best I can. I know.
No, but
I fucked up.
Chinese baby.
Yeah,
Chinese
yeah,
baby.
yeah, Chinese baby.
No, the sketch is going to be awesome, and my friend Joey Crutel, who's an old friend of mine, he got me Richard Schiff
Yeah.
from Ballers, the TV
Right.
show
Yeah,
Ballers,
yeah.
and also West Wing.
Yeah.
And
Because we
pulled that
just
off
had
last minute.
Candace Mann on earlier. Candace Thompson, I mean. And she thought she was going to be in it.
Yeah, because you told her in the main room that she was going to do it, but I wasn't. I was still looking for other actors. I always do things that's what's best for the sketch. That's or the thing. I'm always like, what's best? Not
Right.
sorry you're not in it, but I got to do what's best for the sketch.
You're right.
So I was so fortunate to get Richard Schiff. This guy's
Yeah.
such a good actor.
Yeah.
And then Bobby and Jay Moore and me together were just fun chemistry.
Yeah.
And it's a great sketch. I mean, I've seen it. We're chopping. We're almost finished with it, and it should be coming out either.
So you've seen it. It looks good?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Cool.
And then it's coming out this week or next week on Funny or Die. And I think it's going to be a really good sketch for everyone. And it's Silver Lake Vice Squad. Tell them what it's about.
It's basically Jay Moore and Pauly are cops. They're right, and they portray themselves as hipsters undercover, and they're
Silver Lake,
in
yeah,
Silver
to bust
Lake,
the Molly
right,
ring.
yeah. And I'm a guy that's selling mollies
At the juice bar.
at the juice bar,
Yeah.
and you guys bust me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah, we're like right-winger cops. We like hate gays. We hate skinny jeans.
Yeah.
Trump supporters. We love guns. And like we've never even heard of the word Silver Lake before.
Yeah.
So and we're like fuck ups, these cops. So Richard Schiff, he's the chief of police. He says you're gonna go in Silver Lake, you're gonna bust this Molly ring. We're like, what the fuck is Molly? And where's Silver Lake? You know what I mean? So then we dress like hipsters, skinny
Yeah.
jeans, and we go in there to get a juice. We don't even know. We ask for a soda pop. We go to
Yeah.
the juice bar. We don't know.
yeah.
You know, and he says, Bobby says some funny lines. So we go there and we just ask what to get, and then we find out that they're selling Molly there. He's selling Molly there. So it was an idea that I came up with.
I know, bud.
That's my idea, and I pitched it to them, and they did it, and it's Bobby's great in it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying though that I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Okay. I want that fucking sex video back with me. All right, you're gonna fucking find that thing.
What does it entail? Like, give me. I want to know
there's
what.
two
what,
white chicks blowing me, and Pauly going, "Yeah, get it, dude, get it." You know what I mean? And I'm like, you're smiling, but I don't think that's a good image for me to have out there.
He's not putting it out there. He obviously.
He's gonna
hasn't.
blackmail with me with it. That's
But
my fear.
Honestly, it's not
My
blackmail.
biggest fear.
I'm gonna yellow mail you.
Oh, don't you, Chinese baby. So what else? So you're on the road, and what can people check you out on?
It's MySpace.
Hi, Tom. What's up, Tom?
Look at me like that.
Cause I like your face.
I know. You know.
No, I'm doing so much. I just do so much. I think the best thing that I'll have coming out is the documentary of my life. I've been working on it for a long time.
You went to New Jersey with Chris Rock, right? And he helped
Yeah.
you with it, right?
Yeah,
He
Chris
did a
is
bunch of
in it.
interviews.
Yep.
You won't interview me or no?
You came later in my life.
I know.
don't
So at
think
the
I'm
end, I could.
No, I think it's gonna
pitching
end
yourself?
like in the late '90s, and then it'll dissolve, and it'll be me in Silver Lake now.
Oh, very
And I'm
cool.
gonna play that.
But don't
song.
you think they'd be cool that have me on there? Like let me just try to get myself in this fucking movie, all right? Because fuck you, you edited me out of Pauly Shore Won't Die.
Mm-hmm.
Or Pauly Shore is dead.
Dead, yeah.
All right, you edited me out of that movie. Am I not right?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm out.
Yeah, you're out.
Yeah.
But that wasn't. That was just a pacing thing.
All right, can I just say that? Okay, but
It was.
I know, but whatever.
I
It
had,
hurt
to,
my
like,
feelings.
I had to get to the fucking to the me killing myself part. I
Right.
couldn't have all this fucking stuff
Bullshit.
leading up to
Okay.
It wasn't bullshit. It was
But
funny.
don't you think that it would be cool to have me on it going, he really helped me out and this and that?
Probably.
Yeah, think about
I
it.
could. No, it's not over. It's not like you're not going to be in it for sure.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, you know what I mean? It's so much. I mean, a lot of it's my childhood.
I know.
A lot of it's like, you know,
I
50s, 60s, 70s.
The shit that you had to go through,
Yeah.
I know that, you know, you had just a weird upbringing in terms of your mom, you know, because she was a celebrity in her own right. And everyone wanted a piece of her. She was so busy with the business that I feel like your dad was always on the road because he's a comic. By the way, I love your dad.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
He said something to me early on. You know what he said? We were together.
He said, "Stop squinting."
No.
No, what did he say?
He goes, "Whatever, get away from my family."
What?
That's what he said.
Get away. From
Yeah. Like it's not going to be good for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
I
love
thought
your
you
dad.
said you liked my
I love
family.
your dad.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
your family.
Yeah.
I've come to a realization. It's all the stories we've only like met like twice before in passing, right? All the stories you've ever told me of Pauly, I always assume that there was like a hint of racism.
Yeah.
But you're actually an honorary Asian.
You are. Like,
Because he always tells me, "Oh, I saw him at the spa." He calls me Chinese, so I'm always like, "Huh."
No, I'm obsessed with Asian.
Exactly.
No, you are.
That's the realization that I just came to.
Dude, like I was at a sushi bar last night in Silver Lake.
Yeah.
And the Asian guys that work there know that I'm obsessed with Asians.
Yeah.
And they saw these two Asian kids walk in. They started laughing because they know I can't control myself.
You
I
have to
started
touch them,
screaming,
yeah.
"Chinese baby, baby!" Like in the
Yeah.
fucking restaurant.
Yeah.
No, I
know what I
realize that
mean?
now that it's like an actual love
pepper
for
beef.
Goops.
He grew up with
No, it's
pepper
an
beef.
obsession. It's an obsession of his.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, and it helped me. Imagine me being a young comic. It totally helped me out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he thinks I'm funny, but he's also obsessed with me.
Yeah.
Right?
I love the Asians. I love like going to like through airports and the ones that wear surgical masks. Those are the ones I like to
the
touch.
bird
The
flu
real
people.
Chinese.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
ones that
Oh,
they're
yeah.
scared.
Yeah, with
and
the
I
mask.
touch
I
them?
touch them, yeah.
What? Why are you just a random person? You don't know you touched them?
No, I just kind of they freak out. I don't know. I love it. Yeah.
They're all robots anyways.
Yeah.
Those like all the hordes of Chinese people with a mask, they're robots. I actually don't even we get them in the Philippines.
But I
they're
always,
robots.
when I see him at the spa, I always talk to him.
Yeah, you do.
I do. I speak like I think I know. I think I'm speaking Asian, but I'll say things like "us." I just say that shit.
Just foghorn noises.
No, for us.
Oh, yeah. That
And then
should be
I'll
my
scream.
alarm
I'll
clock in the
scream.
morning. I'll wake right up.
I'll scream "Chinese baby!" Like at
Yeah,
the fucking,
I know.
And they
I know.
look,
I know. I
and they
blush,
look
and
at
it's
me.
really tough.
But do you
But I
fetishize
do
over?
that.
I know,
don't
but
just do it to him. I do it to
I
all of them.
Do you fetishize over Asian women like sexually or no?
No, he doesn't, which is weird.
I
You like the
So you
white
have a
hotties.
real love for them, like in
Heart-
not
my
in a
heart,
sexual
yeah.
way.
No, in my heart.
That's
You've never
interesting.
dated
Yeah.
one.
So it's not even a fetish then.
Pauly,
No, it's not a fetish.
You've never
When
dated
I was a kid, when I was like 18, I dated a girl in school. Her name was Melissa Paul, and she was part Asian. She was adopted. Yeah, so she was part Asian.
But in your adult life, you've never dated an Asian.
No,
So they just give you the warm fuzzies.
I just think they're funny looking. But not him. He's not funny looking. to me.
Yeah, what, he looks gay though. Be real.
Yeah, he looks kind of gay. For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Cool, I'll take that.
But
Yeah.
that's okay.
But I've always said to you, I want you to get married. Is that going to happen?
Are you
soon
in
or
a
no?
relationship now?
Yes.
And a long-term one?
She doesn't like me talking about her though, like on
From
these
Arizona?
things.
From Arizona?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She just freaks. Like she'll yell at me, like
Yeah.
a lot.
I can respect that.
Like
I get
a
that.
lot.
Yeah.
Because
Like-
your brother Peter's settled down. You like the kids, his kids?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
My brother who?
Peter.
Who's that?
Oh, yeah, that's going
whoa,
on. Yeah.
Chinese
Yeah, yeah.
babies.
We can't talk about that.
No, we can't talk about that.
Yeah. And then how's Sandy?
Oh, she's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Is she crazy?
She's had some mishaps lately,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But you know,
There was a couple
family's
of times,
Weird,
yeah.
The family's a weird conversation. I'll be talking about it in my one-man show.
Okay, good.
Because next year I'm going to be 50.
I can't believe it.
So, 50. So I'm going to put out a documentary of my life, a one-man show, and an autobiography.
Awesome.
Oh,
is
awesome.
my plan.
Awesome.
But I want to make the book, the autobiography, and the doc totally different from one another. Because I don't want people to say, oh, I read the book and it's exactly like the play, and I read this and it's exactly like that. I want the play to be more about my family.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
More like about my family.
People should know, yeah.
Yeah, and then the book's the book, and then documentaries, you know, more voices and shit. Like the doc's fucking gnarly, dude. Like there's shit in there that you don't know. I'll just tell you one quick story.
Yeah.
The doc is fucking insane. When I was 14 years old, I went to Beverly Hills High School. When I was 14 years old, me and my friend Donovan Leach, the son of the singer Donovan, they call me Melody.
Yeah. I know
Yeah.
Donovan. I love Donovan.
Yeah, Donovan and his sister Ione, right?
Wow.
You know all of them,
Yeah.
right? They used to live on Wilton over here.
Right
and,
here,
Yeah,
yeah.
right over there. And And I only used to go out with Adam Horowitz, and before that was like Anthony Kiedis from the Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
And we always used to have casserole at his mom's house. But we used to go to Flips down on Melrose. It was like this clothing store. But we also used to go to this club called the Odyssey, and the Odyssey was on the corner of Beverly and La Cienega. You know where the AT&T store is across the street from CVS?
Yes.
That AT&T store?
Yeah.
That used to be a club called the Odyssey.
Wow.
And it was like an underage club in Beverly Hills. And it was like all the kids went there.
Yeah.
It was kind of like the West Coast version of Studio 54. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the gays and the this and the that, and everyone's smoking weed and the poppers and the Aquanet hair, and it's like Boy George and that whole fucking era, right?
Wow.
And my best friend was this kid named Doug White, right?
Yeah.
And Doug came from like the low side of the tracks in Beverly Hills. It was Horace Mann. In Beverly Hills, there was four schools. There was Horace Mann, Beverly Vista, Arrowdale, and Hawthorne. Those are the junior highs, and you all graduated. Everyone went to Beverly. Yeah. Right? And we used to go to fucking the Odyssey. And my best friend, Doug White, he was like, his parents, he didn't come from a good home. So he used to stay at my mom's house. And I used to take him in. But then he started getting weird, and he started dealing drugs for the owner of the Odyssey. There's this guy named LB, which stood for Little Boys. But his real name was Lawrence Benjamin. He was a record executive. And he used to deal drugs for LB. And eventually, LB molested Doug. Doug was 14 years old, and then Doug killed him and fucking went to jail for murder, dude. That's insane, dude, right? At 14 years old. He's laughing in the corner.
Creepy white guy in the closet.
Yeah.
So, like, that story's told in my documentary. Is
he still in prison?
No, he got out a while ago.
Do you know him still or no?
Of course, I
Was
was
he
with
tried
him.
as an adult at 14?
No,
So
he
you
did
still
7 years.
So you still talk to him?
Yeah, all the time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's like one of my best friends.
Is he still free? Like he's doing well?
Yep, he's married, he's born again, he's got kids, he lives in Texas.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, and I was just with him. His mom's sick, so he came out here. So we were just together like 3 days ago. But
wow! So that's
he was,
gonna
like,
be in
my
the
best
document.
friend,
That's gonna be in the documentary. All that crazy
There's
shit.
a lot of stories like that. That's what I was saying about my childhood. You're saying, "Oh, I got to be in it." It kind of doesn't go there.
All right, I don't want to be in it. I don't want to be in it now. All right.
Well, that's why I wanted to tell the stories. So just so you know, that's the type of shit that's in there.
Okay.
But like childhood shit like that.
That's gonna be great.
So
at the end of our thing, we do a question from the internet. You can answer it. What's it called? It's called unhelpful advice. So you don't have to be helpful. But this is from the email, and then you can answer it if you want to. If not, you don't have to. Okay.
Unhelpful advice with Bobby, Khalyla, and Pauly Shore.
I'm a 27-year-old male who is really lost in life. I have a dead-end job, still live with my parents, one which has stage 4 cancer. I have no real friends and have never actually had a real girlfriend. I would say that things aren't really going well for me. I'm very socially awkward and shy, not talented or intelligent in any way. I wouldn't say I'm good looking, but by any means. Overall, I would say I'm a loser. I grew up Christian, and all I hear from people around me is trust in God. And I feel as though everyone around me is moving up in life and getting married and being promoted at work. Also, I don't have a real passion for anything. Anyways, what should I do? Or how can I cope with my situation? Really hope I get picked up. Love the podcast. You guys are awesome.
How old is he?
27.
27.
has he heard this? Is he heard this one, or he just heard the podcast in general?
No, this is one. We haven't aired this one yet.
Yeah, this one's later, right? Okay.
Well, I don't live.
know. I don't know. Maybe it is.
It could be. That's not live.
Oh yeah, it's
Joe
not live.
one
It's not
was live.
All right.
I'm just saying.
My bad.
No,
He hasn't heard this yet.
Yeah. Okay. So you want to say?
Nicole, I mean, I want to say you're 27. What it is this is how you perceive yourself. You can change the way you look at life, right? And all these things like I'm not talented, I'm not likable, I'm ugly, whatever you say to yourself in your own head, that shit becomes reality eventually, right? So you got to shift your perception, right? It's like you are special. I don't know the guy, but you can just make a decision and go, I'm going to be positive and I'm going to like go out and I'm going to do everything I can to live a life and to perceive my life in a different kind of way.
You can also believe in the existence of God and hold yourself accountable for all the things that are happening in your life. It doesn't
he's
have to
acting
be
like a victim. You mean?
yeah,
Right?
like if you leave it up there, then you'll never do anything for yourself. Like he doesn't write your destiny for you. I mean, even if you believe that he does, it doesn't mean that you can't move and do things for yourself. And as far as not having a passion, just throw anything on the wall and see what sticks. You know, you don't have to find it at 27. You don't have to find it at any age, but you got to get moving and try and find it.
I think the main thing is what you should do. Why are you looking at me like
No,
that?
no.
No, I think you first of all, the first thing is two things. Number one, and I always say this to people. Number one, you're not incarcerated. So that's the first thing. Watch like MSN Lockup. Watch these shows
that
about
show.
my
Yeah.
favorite
so
show.
good.
See, that's the shit I watch. I don't watch Game of Thrones. I watch fucking
Lockup
MSN
is a good.
It's
you
a
know,
really
yeah.
good
There's a
show.
difference between Lockup and Game of
Well,
Thrones.
you asked
I'm
me what
so
I
fucking
like.
Sorry, but
I like
Game
that.
of Thrones is
That's
one of the greatest things ever made. If you don't want to watch it, that's bad on you, my friend.
okay.
All right.
So let's try to help this
crazy.
guy from fucking,
I understand that,
jumping
but
off
still,
a cliff.
it's like,
Okay.
ease up, bro.
So anyway, so number one, be happy you're not incarcerated. Watch MSN Lockup. And number two, you fucking can walk, okay, and you're healthy, and you can walk out of your house, and you have two fucking legs, and you can feed yourself. You know what I mean? Just shit like that. You know what I mean? Look at what you have and not what you don't have, and stop being a fucking victim. You know, there's people that are way more fucked up than you that are doing awesome. Stop being woe is me.
Yeah, and
you
you'll
know?
change your standards. Marriage, he says he's looking at his friends who are getting married.
Yeah, don't
and, like,
compare yourself to other people.
And
You know, if Bobby compared himself to other people like that, what's that Asian actor that's always in all these movies?
Randall
name?
Park.
Ken
Yeah.
Jeong.
Ken
Jeong.
Jeong.
Ken Cho,
Ken
yeah,
Jeong.
you would have fucking hung yourself a long time ago. in the fucking in the thing, you don't. You're like, you're Bobby Ree. That's who you are. You be happy with that.
Well, because I do is that, I mean, there was a time where I was jealous, but then you go, I'm not him. We're not the same. If you want my flavor in your shit, then you're gonna get it. But it's like, I'm not him, and he's not me.
Just because your eyes are a certain way, right? And you're
Yeah,
both
our
eyes. Yeah, no, that's true. Just like I'm
our
not.
eyes.
Just like I'm not Screech. You know what I mean? It's the same thing.
Right, you're not Screech. Right.
Pave
So-
your own way. Fuck your friends. Fuck
Yeah,
everybody
don't,
else around
yeah,
you.
don't listen to other people. Don't compare yourself to other people, and look at what you have, not what you don't have. Praise
That's
Jesus.
damn, yeah.
Praise motherfucking Jesus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, what do you have coming up? Any road dates that you want to plug or no?
I'm just gonna whip out my beautiful penis. You said,
Do
My
it.
perfect
No,
cock just right
I
on
don't
the
want to see your
table.
dick. I don't want to see your dick
Right
anymore.
there.
But no, because we get people listening and people come to our shows, and
Mm-hmm.
I want people to come to your show.
If you just follow me on my social media platforms,
There we go.
which is just the Twitter. and
What
the-
is it, Pauly Shore?
Yeah, it's Pauly Shore, and then it's the Insta, which is just Pauly Shore.
Yeah.
And then it's the
Facebook?
Facebook, it's Pauly Shore. If you just log in and put your little fucking claws in that shit, then you'll see where I wind up.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? So, and then there's,
Alright.
I'll be touring. I'm doing shows all the
You're
whole
always
fall.
on the road, yeah.
And then I got my thing coming out with you, which I'm really proud of.
Yeah. So check that out
Yeah,
too.
Silver
Okay.
Lake Vice Squad.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
as Asians say, what?
Silver Lake Vice Squad.
Vice Squad.
There we go.
Vice Squad.
yeah.
Look at these Bobby's looking at me.
Yeah.
And then also, my documentary Stands Alone
Yeah.
is on Amazon right now. It's doing really well for me.
Okay, good.
So, and how do Asians say Amazon?
Amazon.
Amazon. Amazon.
Pauly Shore, everybody.
Thank you.
Pauly Shore, everybody. Oh, Amazon.
Chinese.
Amazon Chinese.
Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram at TigerBelly, on Twitter at TheTigerBelly, and email us any questions at
I thought it was
TheTigerBelly.
the Tiger Show.
Email us at
Are we
TheTigerBelly at
gonna,
gmail.com.
do a house cleaning
Do we need anything, Jor?
for the fight and stuff.
Okay, we'll be right back, guys.
Okay, good.
Be right back, guys, with some house cleaning.
No ads.
And we are back for some house cleaning. George, anything you want to shout out to our great peoples, the Slept Kingdom, the Toki Dum Dums, the whatever other name we have them being called?
The Pink Dicklets, that was the other name.
Pink
they had.
Dicklets?
Yeah, that was the other big
You know
name
what?
everybody
I'm
loved.
okay with that.
That's a very funny name, but that just always
The
it
Pink
sounds like they
Dicklets.
only love George.
That's why George mentioned this.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's a very good name.
That's
though.
your sub fan group.
Yeah, that's your sub. If you love George Kimmel and you're into the hashtag George and Jessica Forever, you're a Pink Dicklet.
Yeah.
which means I'm a pink dicklet.
I'm still getting that hashtag. You were.
And speaking
that is
of
the
that
longest troll.
You know
Come
what?
on.
Let's bring that hashtag back again this week
Yeah.
for the pink
I'm not the
dicklets.
one that needs it.
or
Let's
whatever.
just.
George
let's-
is going to be in Spain, and he's going to be posting pictures of him at a Spanish wedding. I want you guys to post George and Jessica forever.
Forever.
It's completely unrelated to everything he's about to post, but it doesn't matter. That's the point.
We want his family to
I
be
will
very
post
confused.
nothing for the next week.
Oh, come on.
Good
Play
luck.
the game, George.
Come on, do it for the pink dicklets.
Oh god.
So we just wrapped up with Pauly Shore.
Fantastic.
And I think on like an older podcast, Bobby like forced me to rate his friends.
Yeah.
And he scored very low on my friend rating because I've only had like 2 encounters with him, and I only really know what other people like tell me, But he was actually a really nice person to have
like
on
him.
tonight, and I don't remember what I said about him before, but I have a new found perception of him. Yeah, so I think he's a decent guy. He's okay. I think maybe a lot of what he's done in the past is caught up to him, but like
Turn a new
people
leaf.
change. Yeah, people turn new leaves, and
Yeah.
he's all right.
Yeah. Hashtag George and Jessica forever.
Yeah, always and ever and ever.
What's that have to do with anything right now?
Everything. George.
Everything.
Okay. You're gonna get that
Okay.
on Twitter as well.
Yeah.
I want to do another real quick shout out to someone in the Celeb Kingdom. What's the guy's name that did all the Urban Bobby videos?
Nat PK.
Nat PK. I don't know if that's his name, but I don't know if that's his handle on YouTube. But he made these awesome edits of all the Urban Bobby clips, and then like I would occasionally throw in like a random clip. Like there's a random George and Jessica clip on there too. So check out him on YouTube, Urban Bobby, and there's Urban Bobby 2. So there's 2 videos. Check
Oh, you
them
can
both
find it
Are they-
on. You can find it through the Facebook group. That's
Yeah.
the easiest.
Can
to
Join the
I
find.
post
Facebook
it
group.
on Instagram?
Yeah.
Can
sure,
we
I'd be cool
post
with
it on Instagram?
Yeah, it's
yeah.
we should. It's so funny. So thank you for doing that, dude, woman.
What else is new with you guys? George, why are you leaving us for Spain?
Yeah, man.
My friend's getting married. Everybody around me's getting married.
So you're not going to be here for next week's episode when we have a guest. Jason's going to
We
take
got
over.
Jason. See, look at Jason.
Are you worried that he might potentially be better than you and that we might like prefer him?
Yeah.
I tried to choose somebody who's just good enough, but just not good. Yeah, it's like
insult,
it's real
but-
hard to find somebody who's smart enough to do this, but
You are very tolerant. I always think about this too. Is there anybody who can actually put up with all of the shit that Bobby and I put you through?
yeah, Jason. He's great at taking shit. Give him everything that you got. That's
Yeah, but he's witty and he bites back. You
does
never
bite
bite
back.
back.
He
When
does
he
bite.
bites back, it actually like stings. When you
Yeah.
bite
that
back,
diarrhea line was hilarious.
yeah, like
I know what diarrhea is.
he's quick with it. When you bite back, I don't feel teeth. There's no teeth in your bite.
Yeah, it's just
a very soft, gentle bite, like a. But that's a good thing. Like when an alpha dog tells a beta to
Oh
just
God,
like.
Jesus! Let's just emasculate him.
No, I called him an alpha dog. How is that emasculating him?
I don't know. Hashtag
Yeah, you
George-
never pay attention.
I don't
You
know.
just- you just choose
Hashtag
it.
George and Jessica forever. That's
you
all
just
that matters.
choose whatever's an insult, even if it's like you're reaching at nothing.
That's true.
You're reaching
Because
at
alpha
clouds
dogs, they don't
sometimes,
actually
Gilbert.
bite the beta. They just like nudge
Yeah.
it, like in the neck. They don't. They kind of just put him in their place. But
On
but
HBO.
your bite hurts. And when you made fun of my diarrhea earlier, Jason, it hurt my feelings.
Yeah, I
was
think
so
I'm gonna find
funny.
somebody else now. You think he's funny? Okay, it's over, to Jason. I'm finding somebody
damn it,
else next
Jason's
week.
too funny.
I appreciate your service so far.
Hey, Anna.
Also, I would like to announce that today George and I went to see the eclipse, and we went to
Ooh.
visit Jessica at her workplace,
Hashtag George Jessica.
and I vlogged the whole encounter. So.
Oh my God.
So by the time this episode comes out, hopefully the vlog of George visiting
visiting
the love
Jess.
of his life at her workplace.
Can we call
will be
that
out.
episode, that vlog, that title?
Yeah.
Also, did they share solar glasses together?
She did provide him one.
Boom. Back in the game, George.
Yeah. So yeah.
Parlay-
pretty
parlay
sure it's
that.
a sign of times.
Parlay
It's a
that
sign of
shit.
things to come. Oh, hey, Gobi, no.
With
You
that,
were so good this whole hour. Come here, babe.
what that means, it's MMA Minute with Khalyla and George. I'm curious on George's take on this as well.
Just wait, which thing?
We're going to talk about just really quickly on the McGregor-Mayweather fight this Saturday, the 26th. just before you say anything, George, just thoughts from a person that's watching all these news outlets and just all the stuff that's coming from this fight. What is your take on the whole thing, the spectacle?
The spectacle's
don't
been
care.
great. I think, they've hyped it up perfectly.
I feel like they hyped it up
And
so much that it died.
I think it resurged a little bit, but yeah, it was a lot.
It was so much in the beginning, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like the hype was so intense, and then world events happened, and I felt it. To me, it felt a little less special, or I felt a little less juiced to watch it.
But you're still going to watch it.
Of course,
Yeah,
I'm not. I have
yeah.
FOMO. I'm like FOMO queen. I
Got to.
there's no way I'm not gonna.
They
watch
did it enough
that.
that everybody made their decision. That's what they're going to do this Saturday.
Yeah, and I'm actually, it's I don't know. What are your thoughts, Gil? Who takes it once and for all? You don't get to change or waver.
I know
McGregor or
why you
Mayweather?
I know why you said that, because I had said that I need to see the first round and I
Yeah.
can decide. But I will say right now, fuck it. I'm gonna go Connor.
Good guy.
I'm gonna go Connor.
Wait,
Connor.
you, George?
I'm Connor all the way.
Wow.
But like my original thing was like I think Floyd's gonna win, but I'm rooting for Connor. But now I really truly believe I think Connor.
I respect you because you really do love Connor. Like, he's always been your guy.
Yeah.
So to not believe in him even in this type of setting would not be a true fan of Conor McGregor. So I respect your decision to pick a losing man.
Oh, so you right?
No, I'm a waverer. I go
know
back
you are.
and
We
forth.
both are. That's
So you
why
won't let Gilbert waver, and now you're going to waver
I'm
yourself?
allowed to waver. I asked a fucking question, okay?
All right, who do you have,
Who do you have,
Khalyla?
Khalyla? And you can't have to choose one right
I mean,
now.
obviously, on paper, everything
No.
would...
Just pick a name, because we could all say that.
No, I'm going to give you my final answer.
Okay.
I'm just saying, obviously, on paper, given everything that we have in front of us, it's easy to say, Mayweather. It's
Yeah.
easy to say that.
Yeah.
But
So what you got to say, Miss?
But-
I take the easy route.
because, I like to take the opposing side of what most people say, and I am probably now a bigger fan of MMA than I am boxing. And I'm going to side with what I hope for, which is Connor. So,
Let's do
bye,
it.
guys.
All right.
The great white hope.
and everybody thinks we're crazy, but fuck it, who cares?
Yeah. Oh, but are they gonna think we're crazy when it fucking happens?
I mean,
Just
What are the
think.
Vegas odds right now?
They slimmed down considerably. But
What is
not-
it?
It's still ridiculous, but just not what it was before.
fuck it, put some money on. I'll put $200.
Look, I will put Blue Apron ad money.
So you don't have a real belief in him. If you really believed in him, you put some money down.
I just don't believe in gambling.
Oh,
Oh,
come
weak.
on.
That's
Yeah.
people who don't believe in anything.
Yeah,
That's true.
that's true.
Gambling.
Fine, I'll put 100 on.
Like 100.
That's 40 lift rides. Fuck. I base everything on lift rides. How many lift rides do I have to do to? How many?
Why don't you drive an Uber instead of Lyft? They tip now.
My car's better for Lyft. It's more casual. It's a little older. For
Oh.
Uber, think of Uber more as like professional. Like Lyft is more chill.
I've been on some fucking shitty Ubers, and I don't care. I still give everyone a 5 star if they're
See,
nice
not
people.
everyone's not like that. Not everyone's like you or me. Or I'll just give 5 no matter what, even if they suck, because I'm like, that's their livelihood.
Yeah, I mean, if they're
Let's try to
getting you to
murder
your
me.
destination, who cares
If
about?
there's a French fry in the ground, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't care
I'll
about
eat
that
it.
either.
George's like, no. I go sometimes the 2-star.
No, I just don't rate. Waste of time.
You have to rate on Uber.
No, you don't.
You see,
Just don't.
Oh, I don't know about Uber, but Lyft, you
You're
are
forced to, or
before
else
the next.
the app doesn't turn over.
So how do you get your next ride?
Yeah, how do you get your
George
next
figured
ride?
out a
I
hack.
don't know. I always do Uber. They don't force me to do it.
Damn.
I get an email.
What's
I
your
I
Uber
delete
rating?
the email.
My Lyft rating.
No.
is-
What's your Uber rider rating?
Oh, I
What's
don't ride.
yours,
I don't ride
George?
Uber. I'm Lyft all day, and my
If
driver
yours-
rating is 4.9.
Oh, that's really good.
I think because I force myself to talk, even though I don't want to, so I just smile.
Ew, like when Uber drivers talk too much, I'm like, no, dude, not.
Oh, I
not
feel
me.
it out. So if they talk to me, I'm already like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
What else do you do? It's like, let me talk about my acting career again.
If I was an Uber driver and if someone was just yapping away, it would drive me insane.
Yeah.
I can't. That's.
If I see you looking at your
crazy.
phone, I ain't talking, and I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I'm really nice though. I tip
Just
really
wait, what
well.
are your ratings?
What's your rating?
4.83.
Ew, that's a bad rating.
So
What's
why-
yours?
4.93.
See, I don't understand how even riders, like, what could you guys have even done where it's like they would?
I sat
rate
in
you
the
low?
back seat instead of the front.
Is that?
I don't know.
You always have to buckle. You have to buckle. You have to wear a seatbelt. And for me, I never I rarely drink, so I never use it on a night out.
You're not.
But
yeah.
also, I've used Uber so much that my rating, even if I had, let's say,
A
like
1 star?
one star,
Not affected.
over time, it doesn't affect my rating because I ride it so much. 4.83
man.
is not as not. It's okay, but it's not like great.
Let's stop. We're not sponsoring them. If you guys want us to keep talking more about your fucking car ride sharing apps, hit us up at TigerBelly@gmail.com. We need sponsors. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Guys, anything else before we head out? Before George goes to Spain?
I
Before
want
we
to
see
say
Connor win?
an early happy birthday to my one and only little brother Gilbert.
What's
It's his
up?
birthday this weekend. I also want to say an early happy birthday to my other brother Stevie Weeby,
Oh, when's his birthday?
the day before yours.
Oh, he's 27.
I'm missing everything.
He's the same birthday
No,
as
hold
mine.
on. Yours is 28.
I'm
2 days
28.
before yours.
Oh, nice.
20. Is he 26, 25?
I think
It doesn't matter. Happy birthday to the both of you.
Thank you. So
And we're gonna,
Yeah, and if you want to send me any packages, because I ain't never get anything. George gets tomato seeds from 7-year-olds that write letters. I ain't get shit.
Then I guess you have to remember the address.
The address is I don't care. I don't know what it is.
1626 North Wilcox Avenue,
Then send thanks to
number
us.
161, Hollywood, California, 90028.
Dang. Yeah, and also if you want to send Stevie stuff, you can send it there too. We'll hand it to him.
Yeah, and thank you guys so much for listening this week, and we will see you next time.
Bye. Enjoy the bonus spell.
Pag-agi, simula kau na pagkamiulbi. Puro kaya kapag hindi tulugma. Sikulog mula sukutukan ko mo. Pag-agi, simula kau na pagkamiulbi. Puro kaya kapag